Ooh, watch me. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, oh, oh. Stay stay oh, 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 oh. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Y'all look at this shit. Look at this shit. I just want to show y'all. So this is Homescapes, right? And your boy right here with the derby on is being punked by this rich snob right here that wants him to break into the museum apparently so they can observe, but we already know somebody about to steal something. Like I said, they show us in these movies. I mean, in everything really. The games, the movies, the all of it. Quite ridiculous. Whose head is that? It looks like Seth's head, but it has a beak and pointed ears. I'm confused. Out already? Well, I've always been this. Giving too much private information. I've always drawn pictures like this with the mountain and whatever this is right here. Hello, I'm doing all right. How are you? How are you guys? How y'all doing? Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. So I've always drawn pictures like this: mountains, rivers, water. Always been an addiction with clouds and whatnot. Always been an addiction of drawing it since I was little. And I just did it again. And I was like, don't they call that little golden round ball in Harry Potter the snitch? Why do y'all think they call it the snitch? I'm just saying. Like, and it has wings. Wouldn't that remind you of Nibiru? Planet Nibiru? They show us in so many signs and synchronicities. It's ridiculous. They pretty much tell on themselves or somebody's telling on them, dropping mad clues, right? What is our writing at? Is that writing way back here? I was writing in front. Ooh, I can't believe I haven't filled this book up. I've had this for a couple of years now. Fill that other one up though. Alright, here we are. Is it this one? No. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. Ice Queen. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Hello. Nope, I don't do heroin. But the one that points the finger is usually the guilty one. So, Ice Queen in summer on Lord, I cannot think right now. I should have did this tomorrow. Hello. What's up, my angel? What's up, Flag? What's up, Lone? Grand Rising. Oh, Olaf. Oh, my Olaf. Bees a buzz, kissing with dandelion fuzz in summer. Ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, December. Oh, in my mind, remember chasing the clouds away. So it went from being the 12-mile long ship showing up in December apparently to showing up in 2 weeks. So they probably said, so you want to play, huh? We gonna just show up because we already here. I think that's what they said. I think they said that you just gonna show up and show out since they want to play like they God. So I think it's going to be quite interesting because I'm like, shit, it is what it is at this point. I'm not scared. I want to be excited. I really do. I want to be happy when you're around me. I want to be very happy. I just want to be happy. Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring y'all closer. Come closer than close to me. Because you know what? I don't have my glasses on. And I need to see. The fuck? Um, refers to a person as from an Indian state of or speaks a language. It can be used for as both as a noun and a adjective is non. Okay, awesome, great to know. So let me see. KD is my name. K and a D. KD. Karma Divine. Hello. More like a spiritual channeling reading, all the same, different, just different tools. Sometimes it's writing, sometimes it's almost close to etch a sketching. Watching from South Africa. Shout out to South Africa. Hey, everybody. Grand rising, wherever you may be. Damn. Got some big old eyes. Give me some big old eyes. Okay, that's starting to look more like Olaf. He got 3 twigs on the top of his head. Okay, so December, right? Chasing the clouds away. By no coincidence, that just made me laugh. Oh, in December. Y'all remember in Inside Out how I think it was sadness ran through the cloud people. Oh, chasing the clouds away. Party on. Party on. Something you remember. I look like Jill Scott. Yay, yay, yay. Awesome. I look like me. I definitely don't look like Jill Scott. Hello. Um 64, 64, 64 Zoo Lane. 64 Zoo Lane. Linda, Virginia. What? Oh. Okay, look. When I don't know. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Look. Oh my God. How uncomfortable this makes me. But I think it's hilariously funny though at the same damn time, right? I'm trying to adjust my chair. Y'all. And this is for men and women. But women, have you ever got so emotionally and mentally frustrated and pretty much sexually frustrated to the point where you shut somebody out in the midst of? That's how I get sometimes. And that's how I look at these little annoying nuisances that don't want to heal at times or want to disturb other people's healing in basic, process process of elimination. Just being spat out, just hustle tight as your muscle. Oh, no repliance. Well, hopefully, eventually, somebody in the future will, put their little inquiry of experience. I have experienced that at least twice, once spiritually, for sure, shutting somebody out. I just don't like mind games. Not a bullshitter. Never been good at it, ever. with the bull on my head. So there's no coming back from that. Damn. There is no coming back from that. That is a lesson learned with the bridge burn. The meeting in Alaska. We're gonna talk about it. Why was the meeting in Alaska out of all places? That's where people go missing. They're just showing y'all exactly how they're gonna keep playing in people's face. That's probably why the date got moved up to 2 weeks instead of September. And then I was thinking to myself, I said, that sounds kind of strange for our people to show up in the dead of winter. But then at the same time, chasing the clouds away sounds like a perfect idea. And thank you guys for the likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you guys so much. Chasing the clouds away sounds pretty damn accurate because, we all know. Well, if you don't know, now you know. The summers will be getting hotter. It will be getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, hotter and hotter and hotter. Very hot. Our souls are afire, quite literally. And that's why I kind of don't get going digital because all this shit's going to melt down, shut down. And that's going to be a horrible idea for anybody investing into that shit. When they've been known this. That's been factual for me, knowing that it's going to get hotter every year for the past 7 going on 8 years. And then remember, I said, year 9 and then year 10 will be like the level of completion. And they said this year was going to be the shit show. And depending on what shoe you got on, what foot, if you got on the good foot or the bad foot, it's going to depend upon your position when all of this shit keeps going down. Healing is of the utmost important. Exactly. Love. Yes. Love is the strongest transmutation ever in history. That's why they love to hate, quite literally. They love to spread bullshit and not truth. That's why they want people to keep hating on other people and hating themselves ultimately, because when you hate other people, you really hate yourself. And just because they're allowed to project that, they feel as if they don't hate themselves, which is a total misconception and a deception, a massive deception in which we have all faced. So, us giving the helpful reminder of the heart space in the loving and the caring and the transmutation that needs to happen in order for all of these things Sharma, thank you. So all of these things are very important. Don't fall for the deception and bullshit that people want to spread the rhetoric of love and emotions do not matter. Woo! You're going to be sadly mistaken. Because if your heart does not weigh as light as a feather, that will cause you and your family, your generational wealth, health, and abundance issues. So, to work on this is very important. Don't be dismissive of emotions. Yes, this shit hurts when you heal. Healing hurts, and hurting is important. And how you balance out your energy and handle it and transmute it matters. So, next. Oh, okay. Yes. Why did they meet in Alaska? And then I did the little sketch, right? And how we talk about Black Rock and stuff like that, and these people that have been running these banks and them having seeds and splicing seeds and hiding the gold and the mountain and all this buffookery that they have been doing with the shusher that's not theirs. The mother and the father are coming for the shusher that's actually the seed. So, while the seeds of God have been trying to, I don't know who that is. Lord have mercy. I need to really, I be thinking sometimes I'm really going to remember. I probably will remember it a little bit why I wrote certain stuff down, but and who they are. But sometimes it's just a process like of elimination. It's just like when it's not necessary and it's not going to adhere to your better nature, sometimes you just spit out. It no longer needs to exist in that realm of reality. And that's how shit is, a transmutation. Elon Flux, Tarzan, BFG, God. Damn. I didn't mean to say that together, but it happened. Her free power, free. Oh yeah, talking about nuclear. Them meeting up in Alaska. So what is that? The Truman Show. Everybody is a lot of people, and more people will still be waking up to the fact of being in a Truman Show, being in the Matrix that is not for the best of your conducive life. It is actually quite draining and irritating. Not conducive for anyone's life force, for that fact. So, by the days, inventors are coming up with free gas, free cell phone, without hooking up to these beings, falsified networks, and they are getting sad mad. They are very sad mad. I'm gonna start tickling my leg. But ultimately, the jealousy and the envy and the hate that is being spewed out because of it is probably, again, another reason why they don't want us to be productive. They don't want us to expose this truth nor keep exposing the truth simply because they still want the power and the control to be in their control. And it's not theirs to begin with. So why do we make things free, ready and available? because that's the way it was meant to be for everybody. Or else these people wouldn't be able to get these downloads to be able to create and be creative to promote these free, what do you call them? Resources. Shit. That's right. It's all supposed to be free. Y'all remember when Jim Carrey was playing I think it was When Nation Calls, and he was like, "Hey, I know you. You're the Monopoly guy," and he used him as a dummy. There's a lot of that energy going on. Ooh, a lot. I don't need the second one. That's why. So, mm, the imprisoning of animals, the trafficking of animals, people, children, men, women. And then, first of all, why is the health of the state of the being of how the food is being processed and put out? Why is that not being a number one concern? And or hello, and or the children missing? They are focused way too much on war, focus way too much on control, and not control over what needs help. And we just talked about this in the last video. Why are they banning a guy that is doing great work in capturing child predators on Roblox? Well, I'll explain this one more time. When people have criminal records or they're trying to hide their truth, a lot of these predators, longevity, bloodline, know they need to start their own business. This is a way for them to still make an income and be predators. It's just cut and dry, real simple. Because why are they mad at this boy, this young man, from capturing and exposing predators? It's fucking ridiculous. Much like in my case, trust and believe, all the children will have retribution. Because this is utterly ridiculous. Tired of the nonsense, the bullshit, and the fucking shenanigans of these people being toxic and fucking corrupt and not exposing the whole truth. But kudos for the good job that they choose to do to cover up the other bullshit. But it all will be exposed and the truth will come out, regardless of the fact. We are seeing that in this year. A lot of shit has been exposed and it needs to be. And another fucking dynamic irritates my fucking soul. Seriously. These male covens, and I'm skipping way ahead of what I've written down, but it's in alignment with what I'm saying. These male covens that think it's okay to fuck with minors, and y'all think y'all gonna get away with it. Even if they're not a minor, they just turned 18, they're 19, and there is a 10-year plus gap, that is perverted. Y'all try to make excuses, y'all try to make it okay. It's just not okay. In all actuality, it's just not okay. The grooming of the domestication of the feminine energy and how they feel it's supposed to be. Look at what destruction it really does cause. And later on down the line, people that really end up, experiencing the truth of what that truly is. Some of them do. Some of them don't. And guess what? They have to come back in another lifetime, maybe, possibly, depending on what they have done, and relive that generational curse. That is a problem. Hello. Hi, KP. So that they have to relive that generational curse. That is very, very sad. Like all these generational curses that people are so unaware of is the major problem, and especially the entrapment. This is how they siphon your energy. This is how they keep these cycles going on a low vibration. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So, the Truman Show. Going to this ice wall, they just gonna keep playing in your face, playing in your face, playing. Alaska. Y'all remember when they sent them tour buses to go pick up them people from the White House when the Trumplicans when the Trumplicans went and tore up the White House and was threatening people's lives and has since then unalive some of them people. They sent them tour buses and said, don't get on the tour bus, they're going to take you to Alaska. The people didn't get on that tour bus. They knew better. But y'all gonna sit up here and tell me that Putin and dump truck just went and met in Alaska? And they just arrested a minor. If I'm not mistaken, he was minor. He just flew to Alaska. As soon as he landed, he was detained. I haven't even updated on that story. I haven't. But if y'all could do so and see if that boy is okay, if they released him yet, and they contacted his parents, which we know they don't like to do. Because I'll be like, I'm a minor. you better call my parents. The fuck? We know how these people love to violate the laws and minors, unfortunately. So, yeah, the guy was arrested and detained, the little boy, young man. He had his license, everything. Of course, we know they don't want anybody going towards that wall in Alaska for some reason. And I just looked at Elon Block's movie. I can't wait till they release that one. I don't think they released that one yet. They need to go ahead and release that one. God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you. Lord have mercy. Show you out. Oh, wait. Okay, I came across the movie. I was trying to remember with the blue guy and the little boy. That movie's called The Little Monsters. This is a movie I believe came out in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. So this was important information. I'm going to go and watch this eventually. I did not yet. Little Monsters is the movie. My eye is twitching. The person I grew up with is gay and a Aries. God knows that I would have never ever thought this would happen. Cringe with the cringe with the major cringe. Okay. Then playing God with DNA. We're already here. You know what's fucking crazy? I haven't gotten a download. Well, not like the synchronicity design type download that I usually get like every year. I haven't got that shit this year. Well, I think that is a sign in itself. No lie. They have been playing God with the DNA. Well, like I was saying too, men will be destroyers of themselves uh, with this technology and these tools, and how they use them is of the most important, because you can use a lot of this stuff for good, but they just kind of refuse to let that goodness go and not promote that. So there's the issue there. Oh, that's why I put that tweet. So apparently there's this stuff, right? There's this stuff that you can dry. You can dry. You can dry it. Hmm. That you can drink is what I was going to say. You can drink it and it's supposed to help you with addictions. Let me explain to y'all. And they put this in the stores, and apparently people are losing their shit over this, and they're actually unaliving each other for it. And it's supposed to help people stop drinking alcohol. And I'm about to figure this out right here in a second, but this is absolutely crazy and insane. Yet again, they put a product out there instead of natural healing out there that helps with addiction, depression, anxiety, anger, uh, you name it, getting rid of the parasites. Oh, my nose itchy. Hold on. Getting rid of parasites, etc. It helps with that. So, green, the heart chakra. So why don't they promote this? Because it doesn't put money in their pockets. And it's giving people withdrawals. Hold on. Hopefully, we can figure this out. Heroin? I don't know, maybe. See, I wouldn't even know about that. Um, we're gonna figure this out. but I'm thinking heroin maybe. It may be heroin they put in this shit. It, it wouldn't surprise me. They put Coke in Coca-Cola. What is something that is addictive that begins with the letter after G and ends with the letter N?
All right, so the letter after G is H, and we need a name that ends with N. A good example would be the name Harrison.
No,
And I'm glad you.
a type of addictive chemical put in a product.
Got it. A good example of that would be nicotine.
Well, okay, now, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. They will put nicotine in this drink that's supposed to help with addictions for alcohol, but I guess in some type of form, nicotine helps heal cancer. But in what form, I'm not sure. Because Joe Rogan was just talking about that with somebody. Not just talking about it, but I just came across a video that was talking about that. And apparently they're wanting to, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. These motherfuckers are doing all kind of shit. I don't even want to try to like think no more. I mean, it's I mean for real. And then let's talk about the pig. The pigs in California apparently right now are infected with rat poisoning and they're coming out to have blue skin. So it's like, they say don't eat the pig anyway. They say don't eat it anyway. Thank you for the like. Share, subscribe. Thank you so much. They said don't eat the pig anyway. The pig will eat anything and anybody. Anything and anybody. The pig will. No, I'm not saying cigarettes cure cancer. What I'm saying is there's a form of nicotine that can cure cancer, but in what form? I did not listen nor hear that part. I just heard the conversation in which they were talking about. And I was like, what? It was something that was said. I'm definitely not going to say that that is the case. When I know for sure herbs, natural healing, and fasting kills all that bullshit. And they don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? They don't want to promote healthy healing with superfoods, herbs, and water, nourishing alkaline water. Matter of fact, they're trying to shut down all the springs in Hawaii, all the natural springs everywhere. Besides them spraying chemicals and fucking up everything that it touches. Like these pigs eating this fucking rat poison and their skin turning blue because it's a lackluster of non-coagulant poisoning that makes you bleed internally from the inside out. So it's in the food. And how long has it been in the pig that they make food? And who's consuming this? This is why they keep talking about vegans. But yes, I believe there is certain people that will use veganism as a method to cover up and still do buffoonery bullshit as far as harming children and whatever cannibalism they do. But then nurturing in nature is first. And they want it to be fucking last. So 4444 on the clock, as I said that. That's 88. That's 16. That's 7. It's higher wisdom knowledge. It's coming from the chakras up there. Okay? So No swine of the fork ever. That's awesome. Awesome life to live, right? So they don't want to promote healthy healing. They do it more, a little bit more now, but they don't push it as much as they push the bullshit and rhetoric. They just do not. They don't. They don't want to. And healing is when you start to heal your mind, body, and soul on a cellular and molecular level, it helps you with all these so-called mental health illnesses and all this other shit. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So being vegan is definitely important in having a healthy diet. Um, of course, they know to keep some type of balance. Even they know with the bullshit that they do, eating children and all this blood sacrificing and stuff, that they need a balance. So they will fast. They will fast. So, but it's like choosing a lifestyle of nonviolence and healing is beyond them, but they can do it. I mean, it's everybody got free will though. So yeah, I know. I do tarot too. Yeah, when I did some tarot, like some other stuff, but I seen the toxicity, and God was like, "Here, go with the healing the inner child, not the other rhetoric and bullshit." Even though I can read into it, I can definitely read into it, but focusing on healing the inner child and exposing this other bullshit that's going on in the background, especially when it pertains to anybody's inner child or children, period. It's like, no, no, bueno, none of this shit needs to stop because it's so toxic. Yeah, and they're definitely trying to perpetuate that ideology of that shit continuing. So to put out this information that people can use to a better benefit of healing and breaking generational curses is definitely a must. It's a necessary thing. Like a like a soap opera. I fucking hate soap operas. The Days of Our Lives. My mom watched it all the time, and I was like, fuck. I was like, why is my family so toxic? Do people really want to know why their family is toxic? Because it's like what you watch is what your life is going to be like. There's some people, what you watch your life is going to be like, and then there's people that do that, and then you end up coming across them. So then they want to make your life a part of their soap opera, and that's when people get karma. So there's definitely, people got to use discernment. They got to use discernment. It's just what it is. Jerry Murray. What? You mean Maury? I'm confused. I don't know what that is. Jerry Murray? Ooh. But yeah. They are definitely turning this shit into a soap opera. And so I was like, I'm over it. I don't even really want to read into. I want to read into some of it, but not the part that they keep broadcasting. I want to read into the bottom line energy of what they're doing, and pretty much that's what we are already doing. So it's like no necessary need to. No necessary. Murray. Okay. Maury. Yeah. Maury for sure. I mean, it could be a good thing, but it's what they use it for. People could react better, but a lot of them don't go on for the purpose of acting better. They go on for the point and the purpose of acting to gain popularity and fame. Ooh, pick me. Nicotine? Nicotine. I don't know why she said nicotine. It's a form of addicting thing, but it's not. I don't know what the hell they talking about. I'm gonna stop thinking about it because it eventually will come out. Feel free to drink. What? Feel free to drink that. I suppose. It's supposed to help. Okay. Fight addiction is people going crazy. Talked about that. Okay. For a few days, what? When can't sleep, feeling optimistic for a few days. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens when the energy is high. And probably getting downloads. I know I had a long ass dream last night. I had a long ass dream. I've been having some long ass dreams. I've been all over. I've been all fucking over. Yes. Trying to trigger me when my safety, my safety don't matter. So if y'all have been experiencing things like, I believe they're like shapeshifters, honestly, because this lady, like I was furious. You hear me? I was mad. I was upset. I was like, let me calm down. Let me read the energy, and let me just be smarter, right? Than what's trying to get a rise out of me. And sure enough, it worked out. It exposed a lot of this person, and then today that person was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "These motherfuckers is retarded." Like, no. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. But yeah, this lady was really trying to trigger me, and I'm pretty much mostly level headed. And it's not like this was a laughing situation. Explaining this on here. And I'm like, so what do you guys want to do? What more proof do you need? I'm the actual witness that eyeballed that motherfucker ain't been back on top of that. So it's just been a confirmation. Mm, I don't know. I would ground my feet. I would take a spiritual bath. I would just do some cleansing. Set your intentions. Yeah, because right now it's a perfect prime time to be releasing negative energies. So you can do that just in case. Y'all see me, look, in situations like I ain't been on the internet, right? I ain't been on YouTube for a little bit because I had to do like one of these. When I have to do one of them on an energetic level, I'm coming for your ass. And I'm about to figure this shit out. Because I done got good and pissed off and irritated. Because I don't like people to fuck with my peace. And if I really got to find out who it is on a spiritual level, like I said, it don't take me long. Don't take me long. And if it is taking a long time, it's for a purpose. God's purpose. Because God is trying to give you time to act right. Which I always end up finding out for real. I'm like, dang, what the heck? I said, people just be people, huh? Okay. All right. That's awesome. That's good to know. But yeah, definitely right now, anybody would want to do that anyways. Say if you wanted to bring it in even more, you can definitely do a detox and a decluttering of negative energy um, to bring that into fruition even stronger, even faster, or just right on time. The moon is waning right now. It's going away. Releasing negative energy right now will be good. My safety, but the already. So yeah, let me see the control factor. It let me see the control factor of every dynamic in the conversations that we've had and still ongoing to date. It let me know that lady's perspective and what she was looking at me as far as what she see on the outside, not for who I am. It's not even so for what's on the outside. It's a bit of that, and then it's also a bit of just because she wanted to do it. And the owner was like, okay, well, no, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, that would be wise. Because I just already told you, like, do you want to get sued? I got my proof. I got my evidence. I got to tell people, like, when I dot my, cross my T's and dot my I's, I be having hardcore evidence. And the evidence be lining up. People really don't want to fuck with me on that level. That's why I'd be glad I get spiritual justice for real and really don't have to take people to court. It's a way better feeling. And it's like if people just sit back and watch the shit go down, you're a part of the problem as well. So true hermit. Yeah, for real. So I match the energy in the smart way. So instead of going off, I just did what I had to do and finish the conversation and just they know I'm on business. I ain't known for lying. That's one thing. And then everybody know me. I'm not known for lying. You say what you want. But at the end of the day, them facts are gonna be there. When you see me, see. When you see me, see. And move. I move like this. I have spoken up. Yeah, when you see me move like this, that means God has spoken for real. Speak, speak, Lord, speak to me. Uh, dignified harvest. Gaining a dignified harvest is fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, look, I'm telling y'all, through all the videos on here, some of it, you know what I mean, it's definitely, a lot of it's for discernment, right? Because everything is not going to relate to everybody in every which way, you know? But discernment and healing process and going through that fire, five, 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 five. This girl got king house girl. She only doing what she know, ayy. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give these nobody's no sympathy. I think I would. What? So we're in the energy right now that's positive, shit, healing, growing, and evolving. Just people taking their own action to do so and wanting to do that for, their generations. So yeah. I mean, like what looked like um a blessing for me can look like a curse to somebody else, right? It could, very much so. And I could probably say the same if I didn't understand healing and transmutation. But everybody got to go through pain in order to, have growth. Without growth, we can't, I mean, you wouldn't feel shit. That's a problem. It's a problem like when you don't have feelings and emotions and people you just merely existing. I merely existed at one time and it was not, I didn't like it. It's been a couple of times where I just merely existed and exempted. I was about to say exempted. Look, 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 look. That's facts. Let's see. Big facts. Call me MR. Me too. That's me too. Okay. Kenneth Sands. All right. Great to meet you. Great to meet you. So, I forgot what the hell I was about to say. The phrase says the dog out. Oh, they dogged out the ones they felt not worthy. Shaking my head. Oh, Mel Cummins and mentality. Old slave mind mentality. Beehive mentality. You know, you fucked up, right? These Mel Cummins, like this old slave mind mentality and beehive mentality, is absolutely ridiculous. And I was pretty much talking about that in the beginning of how they think it's okay to date somebody that is 50, 20 years, 10 years younger than them. I mean, think about it. If everybody dated their age range, like for real, a lot of these problems would minimize with healing as well. You know, it's a trifecta, it's a compound of different things that have to transpire in order for, the existence of healing to continue. And it has to be well known. I think it's well known anyway, but some people just like to indoctrinate themselves and feel like, oh, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. And there ain't no other way. And uh, just that ego, boy, look, just existing now. I'm growing rapidly. That's awesome. It takes time. Some things just really, really take time. And then some things, like for me personally, I just wanted to grow. I've always been the type to love healing, transmutation, and growth, and evolution. So, in knowing, having to know and learn what evolution truly is in healing for real. Um, I did a lot of growing within a short amount of time. So, say 7 years is a very short amount of time to do healing work with the extremes of the type of things that I face, right? Along with the exposure of what the hell is going on nowadays. I mean, it's always been really going around, but to the amount of exposure that has been shown to the world, that spaceships do fly around, orbs and light bodies, they exist and such, and some people are just not crazy. A lot of people aren't crazy. It's just they are tapped in, and where they're tapped into, you want to know if it was good or bad, or what their intentions are, because good and bad exist at the same time. Bad can make some good existences in every existence. So it's the point of hurting, facing that demon, going through the hurt, and using it for good. Yep, new states of mind, new opportunities, for sure. It's emotional. Like I was saying, my downloads were very fucking extreme and very overwhelming. It was very overwhelming, and it looks like crazy, right? Thank you guys for the like, share, and subscribe. And it looks like crazy, right? To people that don't have discernment or don't have the patience and don't have the know-how at that time. It looks like crazy. Um, I was saying that, in the beginning, I was like, California's gonna fall into the ocean. Everybody got to move. Blah, blah, blah. And then the more you learn how ebb and flow, spirituality, transmutation, and there's waves of healing on all levels, from spiritual to the physical. The drowning could be drowning in emotions, but then eventually that energy has to be released somewhere. So that's why it's important to have that discernment to where you can tell where you really need to be. Ah, where I wanna be. Okay, oh, she's what? Sleep with eggs. Me and my daughter used to sing this song. Oh, she sleep with the cycle, so let's push you right though. And then she's screaming, I'm my mind, my mind. Oh, she sleep with the cycle. Yeah, this is a channel message for somebody. Lord have mercy, please. Please, please. So, it's absolutely funny, hilarious how energy works and how it goes. Oh, okay, I thought that was another comments. And my mind, with the middle finger. With the middle finger, like this. That's funny. I was like, with the middle finger. The way I drew it, that's why it looked funny. I'm like, druids may be significant in this factor. So, I don't know. Take these messages as apply, do your own research and studies. As it is very important to understand you from the perspective of how you are growing and want to grow. Damn, y'all don't know. Sometimes a couple of pages it takes me a minute to write down, and we're right at an hour of this information, and it felt like it was going to take me forever to get down through every single one of these notes. Oh, Jesus. That does not feel good. So, like, share, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. These are all blank pages. But yeah. Is there anything else? Let me see. Ooh, that shit is annoying. Being bit by a mosquito. Annoying as hell. Oh, hold on. It'd be like a million things running through my head that I want to talk about. By the time I hit the camera on, sometimes I just forget. But it comes back though. All eyes on me. I was with a sister. I was with a sister. Just like you. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's see. And it's kind of hard because I do a lot of my research on this phone, not this phone. I've been trying to, but I want this phone on a different frequency, so I try not to. Crackheads. Crackheads are significant. Oh, that fucking drug, man. That drug, they got people leaning, bent over halfway. Jesus. They need to just go ahead and get everybody herbs, free herbs, free superfood, free fruit, vegetables, free. And then a lot of people, y'all, just want addiction. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good for those who search for the healing. They want the transmutation in their life and not just to be resistant to it, to actually be trying. I'm not even gonna talk about that. What the fuck? What in the hell? I don't even wanna. People do stupid shit. Boy, look, I promise to God, I was just having a thought. I was thinking about and came across a reading, had me in tears. I was laughing so hard. I was like, God, please stop playing with me. I was like, God, please stop playing with me. That is so funny. Sometimes you just gotta humble people with your silence, with your, you know what I'm saying? Let the babies have their milk because y'all just, a lot of the people are just milking right now, just milking, needing broke. Damn. That's another thing. It is not fun. I try to look like a bum. Y'all, I've been trying for years. Not gonna lie. It don't help. It does not help. The stalkers are real. The shit is fucking crazy. I hate to go outside sometimes. I really do. I'm just like, why? Why can't I just utterly annoying? Utterly annoying. Oh, okay. So I did want to play this one reading. I didn't even spell it right. That's why I keep telling y'all, like, if y'all go watch the current energy for Double Resonate today with readings I've done already. 6 months ago. Maybe it's this one. We'll see. Hold on. We'll see. Oh yeah, that shit would have been loud as fuck. Ooh, I would have been hot. Ooh, I would have been hot, boy. But readings that were concurrent. Oh yeah, readings that would be concurrent today. From then, the messy part. I'm actually embarrassed of those videos. The messy part. Um, 2020, 22. Yeah. 2022, 2023 videos will be concurrent to date. And all of them at this point. So, but majority, I'm gonna say about then, and some of 2021 as well. Some of my readings from 2021, definitely 2021 and 22, and yeah, I fucked up on some of the videos. I did, but it is what it is. Shit really happened. I can't believe it. I'm like, what? What did you say? This shit is a mess.
Please and thank you, Spirit. What is it you would like the collective to be aware of? Someone's thinking about the past and thinking about this could be reconciliation with the past. Wishing, hoping. Someone wants to, they're still hoping here to reconcile with you. It's like maybe that person is starting to, maybe they want to deliver you some kind of justice. Maybe they were blaming you for something. It's like they turned their back on you. It's like they blamed you for something. Now let's find out. Let's find out what they're blaming the collective about. They were jealous of your life, your good fortune. Your own person was jealous of your light. They made a mistake, okay? They threw it off with their actions. And it was an unsuccessful mission. They tried looking for you and others and failed. Now, they know that they caused you pain and it hurts them that they caused you pain. They know, they're aware that they are the problem, but they could have blamed you for it. They're too embarrassed to show their face. Well, acting out of pure love will break a curse. So they may have said or done something out of the heat of anger or something.
I know I did.
Maybe they cursed their own selves. I'm not sure. They're in some kind of negative, dark energy. And they were gaslighting themselves.
Reflecting.
I'm sorry for punishing
Denial.
you for the things that I have done. They blame you. That's what they want forgiveness for. They blame you for something that they did.
Taking accountability fucking hurts. It hurts when you have to take the accountability for people that don't want to do the fucking work. And trust me, all you fucking racist people out there, all the unhealed people out there, for the people that are doing the healing work, we're not just doing healing work for us, we're doing healing work for you too. And all that we ask and we want you to do, and what God wants you to do, is heal. Real shit. Why is my arm itching?
And it hurts them to see the pain that they've caused you. Maybe they ghosted you and blamed you for something. Oh, they're aware they're the problem.
Those itch.
Can't fix it though. Can't fix their mistakes. And it weighs on them.
When you feel as if you can't fix anything, the best thing to do is to choose healing. Is to work out of the guilt, the shame, and do it unapologetically. You have to get to the point where you don't give no fucks about what other people think, because it's confirmation, a healing journey for you, no one else. People are going to talk about you regardless. People, they talked about Jesus. They still talk about Jesus to this day. Still talk about Jesus to this day. Nobody is exempt. No, not one. That's why people can talk shit all they want about me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to prove myself to nobody but me and God. That's what matters. Because anybody who knows that will enjoy me for who I am and how I am. And they'll know my good intentions. They'll know my bad intentions, whatever it is. They'll know me. They'll understand. Eventually, if not then, whatever it is. I don't owe nobody shit. Don't nobody owe me shit. You have to go and really instill that into you so you can't be broken. Right, facts. You have to. Because if you worry about what the fuck other people think, you're going to drive yourself crazy. And then you're going to probably more than likely fuck up more than you would just, just constantly working on that, not giving a fuck. That comes with feelings. But at the same time, it's like taking your power back. Calling your power back to you. That's ultimately what you're doing. No matter how much, at the end of the day, how you can look at it is people projecting. There's people that project, and there's people that talk shit about real shit for healing. There's a difference. But understand people that actually fucking care. But you have to care enough for yourself to reflect on what's not your fault and what is your fault. and just keep working at that healing point and all the other healing parts that are included and around and evolve around that are factored to macro to micro. It didn't just start because of you. It started because of something that was previous to you. Generational curse, laws, your parents not knowing how to eat right, not showing you how to eat right, that one mistake that your parent did. We gotta forgive our parents for shit that they didn't know that we now understand. So I had to move away from my family and take accountability for what I have done, for what they have done. Confirmation, and I had to eat it. I had to eat it. I had to transmute that shit. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts like a motherfucker. Like there's no explanation, no. But the proof in the pudding, there's so many different emotions and so many different things that go into that healing aspect and the way that you feel from the perspective you've been taught to the way that you have to learn things are and can be. You ultimately will end up just fighting yourself and learning who you are and learning what actually matters and learning eventually that people that are still in the old slave mindset, they're not going to be able to go where you're going. You will hear that repeatedly, and you won't understand until you get a certain point of healing. But with you putting that in your mind, they all won't be able to go. You'll be like, it gets easier to let go. They're not good for me. This is stagnant. This is not healing for me. I need to try something different. I'm not getting a different result. Something needs to change. And it's going to sound so cliche. It's going to sound so fucked up. It's going to feel so wrong to be like, it's not you, it's me. And ghost, walk away, leave. It's going to hurt. You're going to have a fresh feeling and emotions in some turmoil that, you may not know what to do at the time. But like I said, releasing a lot of that when the moon is waning helps break the cycle. So that's why it's important to release negative energies when the moon is waning and to promote and grow the positive to fulfill those negative wounds that were, made energetically. The bullet hole that was covered up by a fucking band-aid, it eventually heals. Like you'll eventually stop. Like I'll give you an example. I was raped, right? On more than one occasion. And I used to cry talking about it. Like just break down boo-hoo crying, like tears, eyeballs bloodshot red. It was very traumatizing. It was very hurtful. And I had resentments. I had many ways of thinking about this. But eventually healing, I can talk about it. I can, be okay with talking about it. It'll eventually get to that point, and it feel like sometimes it won't. And that's the illusion. That's that cycle that demon wants you to stay in, and wants you to stay in that cycle. So until you break out of that cycle and you really talk about it and you really heal it and you really go through it. Hello. um, will you'll break out that cycle. So you can either go down or you can go up. And you have to look at everything in that perspective. That you eventually will be okay. And you can use that for other people to help and transmute and heal themselves. That's just the whole purpose. It's healing of your personal growth.
Because they threw everything off with their actions. They were jealous and envious of your light and your good fortune. They were jealous of you. It's almost like they wanted revenge on you. They were angry at your good fortune. They were they're too embarrassed to even face you. They were jealous and envious of your light and your good fortune. They are aware that they are the problem.
I'm trying to do that.
Maybe they start judging you, blaming you, mocking you. It's almost like they can't fix what they did. So they've thrown everything off. It's like they've caused you so much pain. And it pains them to see the pain that they caused you. They may have tried to make you feel insecure.
And here's another thing too, right? It's not funny. I'm laughing now, but there was a point where this shit was not funny to me. I was dead ass serious. I was fucking mad. I was fucking emotional. Right? It's a point where you're mad at your soulmate. Like, motherfucker, why don't you get it together? And we're both cussing each other out and cussing ourselves out, right? At the same time, because nobody's perfect. And of course, I know this, right? But you get to the point where you're like, motherfucker, why don't you just heal so we can be together? But the point of you guys not being together is to eventually learn the part of the hermit, right? To really become a hermit or hermitess and or both. And that's the part of growing maturity and forgiveness and love. Now, on the spiritual sense, you guys can be cursing each other, right? Building up your curses, cursing each other. You know what I mean? It goes until you finally start getting it. 9 times out of 10, the woman, the female energy has to create a home in order for a male to follow suit. Now, home means this vessel. How many people don't know how to do that? So many people, we can name of more than a handful. And then on males' parts, that shit, it is not funny. Sometimes that shit can take a long time. And there's times where God ain't gonna make your person wait a fucking eternity for you to get your shit together on either end. I just was one of those like, fuck it. It's like you forget it. I mean, not so much forget it, but it's like you set it and you forget it. It's like setting your intentions for candles or your bath. You set it and you forget it and you release it. And if it's meant for you, it'll come back to you, right? If it's meant for you, it will come to you. You will attract it. So ultimately, what we do are attracting. We're not, you don't want to do the Hollywood, oh, well, I'm going to go from one toxic relationship into another relationship. Don't want to do that. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible fucking illusion. Like, money's going to fix everything, and we're just going to live this life, and that's just what it is. No, it's way fucking more healing and all kind of shit than that and what I'm explaining to you right now. What we have been fed as far as illusions and bullshit, bullshit ass healing instead of real healing is a trap. It's one of the traps. Because if you don't take time out to really sit down and fucking heal, you're going to attract what you are. Now, I'm just, irritated at this point because I'm like, those addiction. He's just like, get away from me. Because your energy just be, it just be up. And it's attractive. So you just got to deal with it. Got to find a way of dealing with it. And making myself small doesn't work. And what I consider to be making myself small, and what other people consider to making myself small, it doesn't work. Demons can see that shit. Period. It's like crack to their ass. So, yes, am I upset at wherever my divine masculine is? Yes. Facts. Facts. But I can't do shit about it. Can't do a damn thing about it. So, what do? Continue to heal. And of course, I'm still going through life lessons. My life lessons include fucking slaying demons and this shit. This shit. Oh, I'm fucking over it. I'm fucking over it. I really am tired. And it's just like, they ain't tired. They ain't giving up either. It's insane. What the government system has created is insanity. And when I say government system, I'm not talking about Section 8. I ain't talking about welfare. I ain't talking about Medicaid, uh, whatever. The government is a whole system from the top to the bottom. It doesn't mean that it doesn't exempt, people doing taxes and fucking, let me see, July or January. It doesn't exempt that. It doesn't exempt, how much they get paid, 6 figures, 8 figures. Don't exempt. It's all a system. The illusion is itself. So just as fast as people can fucking get that through their mind, this world would be better. It would be better, for sure. It would be.
It's like they were punishing you for your good light and your good fortune. So somebody lashed out here. It's like they wanted you to suffer because of who you are. They wanted you to suffer and they started punishing you because they were jealous of your light and your good fortune. Now, some of you it's your family members, others of you it's your ex.
It's sad. On the interject level. Motherfuckers gonna torture you. And they ain't even reach outside this level of body yet. But they just stay projected. It's ridiculous. I be having to clean the shit. Clean the shit out of my house just to get rid of one demon to catch another. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Trash. Bro, I'm telling you, this shit be so simple sometimes. I'll be like, this shit is crazy.
It's like people doing this to you because of your light and your good fortune. It could involve your family, it could involve friends, it could involve your lovers. It's just that they see in you some light and it reflects their demons, like it really does.
I hit both of my knees.
Some of you, it's your siblings.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they see in you what they lack in themselves. Instead of being proud of you and cherishing you and honoring you, it's like they get jealous of you. They get jealous that they can't celebrate you
Control, yeah.
and be happy that you're winning. It's people are really struggling doing that, and I'm really not sure why, because it's to their detriment. When you wish ill will on someone, or you are jealous and envious of their blessings,
Mm-hmm.
Spirit does not reward that behavior. Spirit does not reward that kind of energy. It's like they started punishing you because you were getting ahead, or punishing you because you have the ability to turn your life around. Let's see.
Just as they do. Insanity. And let us not forget that. Brothers and sisters on an energetic level can also be people that are against us. Perfect strangers, but not on a soul level. They can be considered our brothers and sisters simply because they got life breathed into them from the higher source. But yet again,
Because you're a free spirit and you're not going to conform to conventionality, like it's not happening. You think outside the box. You could be an earth angel. You could be an earth angel. And someone got jealous of your light and your good fortune. But they wouldn't want your job.
they sure the fuck would.
Just saying. So it's like they want you back.
Y'all think it's easy? For those who like really like hate people like me, beings like me, y'all think it's easy? Try being good. Try doing good all the time. Try choosing the high road all the time. See how it feels. And see, that's what I be talking about. It is why so many other readers be talking about. You become public enemy number one when you cease the resistance simply because you want to fucking kill. All kind of demons start coming at your ass. And a lot of people be like, fuck it, I don't want to heal. Let me just go back to the way that thing were. I just want to stay how things were because it's so much easier that way. Fuck. If we was all to just be in that energy, life would be really ignorance is bliss though. You did.
They allowed their ego to take over. It's like, who are you to be blessed with this? And who are you to have this good fortune? And who are you to have what you have? It's just your light and your good fortune. And they got envious, and now they want you back.
I want you back.
Take care.
That's the end of the read. And it gets like that on the masculine and the feminine side. It's like being tricked out your spot. Oh, tricks are for kids. Like on the energetic level, on the immaturity, tricks are for kids. When it comes down to this shit, like being jealous, envious, and letting your ego trick you out your spot, and then letting friends, family, and whoever trick you out your spot. That shit, it can come back as, damn, I fucked up. Damn, I regret. Excuse me. Best way to heal, to deal with it is to heal. Take accountability for you, those, them, him, her, they, you. Take accountability and just move on from there. If it's meant to be yours, it will be yours. So, hello. It is what it is. It really is. Oh, the guy that made the plastiline, he is fine. Like I said, pray to God that he's just okay and he's just somewhere chilling and chillaxing and doing what he do. And that was the case. He's chillaxing, doing what he do. Thank you guys for the like, shares, and subscribes. And dude is fine. He is okay. He's still making videos. Um, somebody said they heard from him before he had actually showed up that his account had been hacked, which I would not fucking doubt it. That's how the fuck. That's how they try to get you. Like I said, once you invent something that is free, like plastiline or free internet and stuff like that, they turn on you. It's like your siblings being jealous that you created something when if they put the same energy and efforts into something that is just waiting there for them to heal for, they could have the same fucking thing in their own way. But then they just choose violence, hate, and slander and never truly work on themselves or do that, and they try to kick you down. So y'all know the trifecta in which this shit could happen. It does and has happened. It's like when you go against the controlling government system and they don't want people to have free will. What's up? What's up? I show speed catfishing. So all these different things. Racist landlord. Tell me something I haven't experienced. For real. Ew. Doing that damn pickle wrapping with fruit by the foot, stuff with Takis and chamoy and chili. God body challenge. Hustle. Yeah. Nipsey. Are they baffled? Damn, the fuck. Girl. So, we gotta take accountability for our actions, everybody else's actions, and understand people that are already doing the healing work have already taken accountability for part of your work because you didn't want to do the work. So, you know what I'm saying? The feeling be mutual sometimes. So, if you feel it, just it is what it is. Just start healing. Just start healing. Start somewhere. Start something. Try, damn it. Try. Do. Speak it into existence. You know? Try it. You might like it. Even though it hurts me, I like to heal simply because it comes with great benefits and protection. Like I said, simply taking out the trash. Somebody got karma. 2 people got karma. 3, 4, whoever it was got karma. Shit that I can't see. They got. I'm gonna do that. Keep my hands clean instead of having to fight somebody or. Yeah, that part. So, y'all, we have been on here 2 hours now. At another mark. This is good enough. Thank you for like, share, subscribing. Thank you for tapping in, tap into yourself, healing, self-worth, self-gratitude. Tap into all those beautiful, wonderful things because giving up is way too easy. Healing and being different outside the box is way more satisfying in the end than just submission. I'd rather have my superpowers. I'd rather have my superpowers than this other fuck shit that they trying to do. I don't know what the hell it is. But God is worth it. Your higher self, wisdom, knowledge, and ebb and flow is worth it. They already coming out with a Lilo and Stitch too. Oh shit. Oh, did y'all hear about the damn fires breaking out in Africa, in New Jersey, or something like that, and California? Like, bruh, it's only gonna get hotter. Like I said, I'm ready for the transmutation. Some of the people ain't ready for it. Whatever that may bring, I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Shit, fuck. Because there ain't no fucking way in hell that I'm looking forward to negativity. I'm just looking forward to healing. And whatever healing God decides to put me through and done, and it will be, so let it be. Shit. Definitely not up for these shenanigans, these motherfuckers. Days of our lives looking at us on TV. I'm just not. I'm over it. No, he didn't. Y'all look up there. I will look at this shit, but this shit it look crazy. It's called The Saint YouTube video channel. Bruton Plantation TV show. 10 minutes and 49 seconds long. But yeah, for real. I want to see the second Zootopia though. I hope they didn't fuck it up. I hate it when they fuck up good movies. So, yeah, the fire's breaking out. That shit is crazy too. I said, keep a lookout for the elements, the weather. It's very telling. It's absolutely crazy. Look. And hopefully we'll have more insight on what's going on too. So stay in some balanced energy, focus on healing your masculine, your feminine energy, and not being disrespectful, you know. Do your most on not being disrespectful. Damn, I want to see that episode with Donald Trump in South Park. I really want to see that. I'm pretty sure somebody done probably posted on YouTube. So, oh no, I don't want that. Exit. But there's so much crazy shit going on. I didn't even know the fires was going on until I watched the video tonight. I was like, ooh. Ooh. I'm like, ooh, damn. I don't know what else is really going on. The way she dropped weight was crazy. So try your best to get out of your own personal hell and into your personal heaven. And it's a way better suit. Oh yes, the fear of death too. That is an entrapment as well. So work on all of these things. What was the reason why I said that for real? I'm ready to go sleepy. 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 To bed. To night. Good stuff. Thank you. Appreciate you. So you guys enjoy, love yourself. Be grateful for where you are and where you are going because it can always be so much worse. And things are getting better. Things are being exposed. Truths are being told. So tell your own truth, damn it. So you ain't got to worry about nothing else. Just say fuck it. Or just want to clear the air. But X, Y, you just take the heat. It is what it is. You okay. You're a little bit. You need to fight another day. In the words of Friday. That'll be great. Love yourself. Here's affirmations. Come on now. I said exit, damn it. Be great, y'all.